So this is the financial profit piece that we want to dive into. As we go into the finances here, this is the magic right here, at least in my opinion. So what we're going to do is tackle our labor. So we've gone in for 8 hours a day. It's an 8-hour day. We have this overhead recovery piece. So I'm not going to dive in building the whole entire budget, but if you believe in a Moore's system where it's a multiple overhead recovery system, you're going to be capturing your labor, equipment, and your overhead costs of the office, the fixed cost, non-production. And there's a percentage that we need to add on here to recover that. Even if you have a single overhead recovery where you're just doing like fertilization and weed control, this percentage is built into your break-even number here. So trust me on this one. This is a percentage that we're marking up. And then we've got a profit here of 20%. So what I've got for labor is I need to capture $121 for a 20% net profit if everything goes well. Next piece is I've got my mowers on the crew. So they're only going to be used 4 hours and they're costing me $9.75. I got my overhead recovery and now I've got my profit. $59 a day for the mowers on the truck. Then our equipment maintenance package here. This is our weed whackers, stick edgers, blowers. We're going to bundle them all together when we put those numbers together in this equipment sheet up here, because obviously we don't want to job cost every little piece of the hand equipment. We're going to bundle them together. And that maintenance package is costing us $3.32. They're being used 4.5 hours versus the 4 hours on average for the mowers. And we've got our 20% profit built in. That's costing us $22. So we add up all of these areas, the 121, the 59, and the 22, we've got some goals now. So we can literally have a sticky note just like this here, and we can assign it to somebody. So if Josh is doing all the scheduling and all that, and it's all in his head, he has some ballpark ideas probably need to be, but now I can definitively say, hey, Christine, you're handling the dispatching and scheduling for the mowing. Our daily sales goal is $12.59. It's costing us $10.49, longer than goes to plan, and we should be scheduling for 24 hours. So if that's a 2-person crew or a 3-person crew, that number there, when you actually formulate it up, will come out to actually how many hours they should schedule. And then the most important part right here, this is your break even. This is what it's costing you per hour. And this is your revenue per man. What do we have to charge? So we can not emotionally say with a 2-person crew or a 3-person crew, we need to charge 52 and it's costing us 43. And if everything goes perfect, we will get a 20%, not a bottom line profit before taxes. Now, obviously, nothing ever really goes to plan, but by doing this, you probably are going to be somewhere between a 14 to 16% net profit margin. That's the clarity. That's the piece in the financials that I want you guys to be able to pull out of here. So we've put into where we're going, who's doing what our next hire is, and the roles and responsibilities we need to put behind these. We've gone in and figured out how to block our time and work on the business and get strategic. And now we pulled in our labor, our equipment, and our crew build out to what we have to charge.